Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Francisco, El Poker Burro, and today I'm going to teach the novice player that doesn't know anything about poker and wants to learn what this game is all about. I'm going to teach you the basics of the game of poker. Poker is actually a category of games. It's not one specific game. There are very many different variations of the game of poker that you can play. But nowadays, the most popular format is Texas Hold'em No Limit Poker. We'll get into a little bit more of that in another video, but in order to play poker, you need to understand hand values, which basically is what hand beats other hands, because the game is all about trying to put your best poker hand, consisting of 5 cards, against someone else's best 5-card hand of poker to see who is the victor. Now, poker is played with a traditional 52-card deck, which consists of 4 different suits: diamonds, spades, clubs, hearts, and each suit has cards that are numbered from 2 through 10, followed by a jack, queen, king, and an ace. Ace card is considered a high card in most traditional poker games. Now, we're going to start off by going with the strongest hand possible in the game of poker, and that would be a royal flush. Now, a royal flush consists of 5 cards from ace down to 10, ace, king, queen, jack, 10, that are all of the same suit. So that is a royal flush. You can also have a straight flush, which would consist of 5 cards in numerical order that are lower than this. So for example, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of whatever suit, but matching suit, and that would be a straight flush. So again, royal flush is the best hand you can make. Next best hand that you can make is referred to as quads, or 4 of a kind. In this case, we've got quad 7s, but it can be 4 kings, 4 jacks, 4 3s, whatever. The hand ranking, if you have, for example, 2 opponents or 2 people in the game and they each have quads, the person with the higher value for their 4 cards will win, with ace being the highest, followed by kings, queens, jacks, 10s, all the way down to 2. Your next best hand, full house, which consists of 3 cards that match, trips or a set, and a pair. In combination, these 5 cards create a full house. Your next best hand consists of any 5 cards of the same suit. So, and in this scenario, if you are up against another 5-card flush, you're going to compare the highest value card. So in this scenario, your highest card is a king. So if you're up against somebody who also has a 5-card flush and their highest card is a 10, then you would win because your king is higher. If you both have a king, then you go to the second card, which in your scenario would be a jack, and then so on all the way down to the 5th card to determine a winner. Your next best hand, 5 cards in a row in sequence, would be a straight. Now in this scenario, there's not the same suit, so it's not a flush, but you've got 5 cards in sequence that creates a straight. And for most traditional poker games, if you have an ace along with a 2, 3, 4, 5, that creates what is called a wheel, and that also counts as a straight. So in that scenario, the ace counts as both a high card and it can also count as a low card. After the straight, your next best hand is a set of 3, or trips. Again, 3 cards that match in numerical or face cards. Your next best hand consists of 2 pairs. So you've got pair of cards in one hand, or 1 pair and another pair, creating your 2-pair hand. Now mind you, in the 5-card poker game, you're going to have an extra card, but we're just not displaying it here. We're just showing you the basics or the meat of the hand. But in all these scenarios, you're going to have 5 cards. Next best hand, pair. Again, pair of aces being better than a pair of kings, being better than a pair of queens, better than a pair of jacks, and so forth, all the way down to a pair of twos. Finally, you can have a 5-card random holding where you don't have a pair, you don't have a flush, you don't have a straight. So in this scenario, you go by your high card. And in this case, you've got an ace. And again, if your opponent also has an ace, you're going to go again to your second best hand or second best card. So the king, and then so on until you determine whose hand is better for purposes of winning that hand. Well, I hope this video was educational and useful, and hopefully the hand strengths make a little bit more sense. You'll be able to see a little chart here so you can reference it and make use of it when you sit down and play poker for the first time, or if you haven't played in a long while, could be a nice refresher. But good luck, and hope to see you again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks. Bye. Take care.